Alright guys, now let's continue with exercise 3. Stop read that.
Read the simple answer again and complete this essay then by writing
Phrases.
phrases A to H in gap 1 to 8.
Yes. Read the sample again. Read the sample answer again and complete this essay plan by writing phrases A to H in gaps 1 to 8. So you can look at all of the phrases A to H on the next page. You see that? And then you can read the sample answer here again. Then you need to fill in here. For example, here they say paragraph. Okay, paragraph 1. What do we need to have? Introduction, family is smaller. So number 1, C, different experience. So based on that, you can say 1C, right? Paragraph 2, from the sample answer, the second paragraph is about the advantages, right? So you can read that again and you fill in the answers here. Advantages, late, so what? Number 2, what is the answer? So what? And number 3, so more responsible. What should we fill in there? Grandparents, blah, blah. So you can choose all the phrases there from A to H and then fill in the gaps. All right? Read that. Okay, stop here. You see all the phrases from A to H here? Read that. And then you can read each paragraph here. 1, this paragraph 1 here. And now paragraph 2, advantages. Raise your hand. Advantages here. And you have all the phrases here. Now you read like play, so what? You can see where? They play, so what? Yeah, to play with, so what? Yeah, check that. Where? No, they can learn social skills here. So F there, 2F. Okay, guys? Do that.
Yeah, we have to like
What do I have to see here?
do we need to like cross like this?
No need. Ta hỏi này đi là nó cũng khá đó. Vì ta mới cho học không hiểu quá đây. Có cái gì mà yếu hay gì cần mình hỗ trợ cái gì? Unpredictable. Unpredictable. That means it's opposite of predictable. Predict is a verb and predictable is an adjective. What does that mean? Biết, dự đoán. Unpredictable là không thể đoán. Hurry up, guys. Fast. You have 5 minutes, okay? Finish, guys. Okay. Yeah. Now let's fix this. Advantages, played, so, Phúc. What's the answer for number 2?
Number 2, advantage, play, so, learn social skills.
Yeah, choose F, okay? Choose F, so you can write F there. Okay, you can write F there. And if you, you only need to write F. If you still have space, then you can write learn social skills. It's fine, okay? Why is that? Tell me.
Because in the passage, they say that children always had other children to play, so they learn social skills.
Yes, paragraph 2, right? Firstly, children always had other children to play with in the same house, so they learn social skills. So that's the answer. That's why, remember, this is just a plan, okay? It's just a plan. Normally, do you know when you should write the plan? Everything in the box, that is the plan, the writing plan. When should you make it? Because here they say read the sample answer again and complete this essay plan, right? This is an essay plan for the topic here, okay? Now tell me, when should you make the plan like this? When should you make a plan like this?
Before writing the essay.
Yes, before writing, not after, okay? Just like when you do some kind of literature test in Vietnam, before writing, you have to make a plan, right? You need to write some kind of summary, what you plan to write there, right? Maybe, and tell me, how long do you think it should take for you to prepare a plan like this?
10 minutes.
No, 10 minutes too long.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I think you should spend around 5 minutes maximum. Of course, it's up to you, guys. It's up to you, guys. But remember, you only have 40 minutes in total for writing task 2, right? So you don't have much time for the plan. But you cannot just go straight to writing without making a plan. You understand? So you need to practice. Maximum you have like, I think 5 minutes to make a plan, and then you do writing. Okay? Alright, Bảo, number 3. What's the answer?
3D.
3D, okay.
Have so more responsible.
3D, so more responsible. D is helped in house, okay? Helped in house, so more responsible. Where is that?
Secondly, children have in a house and also a consequence they become more responsible.
Yeah. Secondly, children helped in the house, and as a consequence, they became more responsible, right? They became more responsible. That's why the answer is D. So this is how you make a plan. You don't write everything. It's just some kind of notes, okay? Okay, number 4. What's the answer?
Number 4, grandparents.
No, A, B, C, D.
E.
E, okay. 4E, okay.
Look after younger kids.
Grandparents, E, looked after younger kids. Where's that?
In part 2, they said, however, different generations live together, so grandparents look after your children.
Yes, different generations lived together, so grandparents looked after young children. So that's why we have 4E. Now paragraph 3, disadvantages. 5, sub. 5B, right? 5B. One parent, B, didn't work. Less money. Guys. One parent.
Paragraph 3, my number 1.
Okay.
Facing many of the disadvantages were
Financial.
financial. Firstly, one of the parents could not work.
Yes, firstly, one of the parents could not work. because he or she had to stay at home to look after the children and the grandparents. Okay, so this meant the family earned less. You see the word earn less there? Yeah, so less money. It's the same as less money. Yeah. All right. Less money for kids' education. And number 6, what's the answer, folks?
Number 6 is A.
A, okay, 6A. Six A, attention, less attention for each child. Okay, where is that?
In my view, the biggest problem was that parents could not pay so much attention to individual children.
Yes. In my view, the biggest problem was that parents could not pay so much attention to individual children, to each child. Okay? So that's why the answer here is A. Now, paragraph 4, that is the conclusion. Okay? My opinion, more advantages because family gave. What's that? 7?
Family gave
Age.
and help.
Okay, you can write H there. Alright. H, support and help. Family gave support and help. Where's that?
However, both family members form a strong relationship and they support and help each other when they have problems.
Yes, family members formed a stronger relationship and they supported and helped each other when they had problems. Okay? H. Now, the last one.
People never G knowledge.
People never, Phúc and Bảo, stop talking. People never, yeah, the answer for number 8 is G, okay. People never lonely, right?
Yes.
Okay, where's that?
The last line.
Mm-hmm.
And people were always surrounded by their relatives, so they were never lonely.
Yes, people were always surrounded by their relatives, so they were never lonely. Okay? So we have just finished exercise 3. Now let's move on to exercise 4. Read the sample answer again and circle the correct words and phrases 1 to 8 in italics, right? Okay, we will do that after a break, yeah? Okay. Yeah. Alright guys, now let's continue. Exercise 4, right? Yeah? Okay. Read the sample answer again and circle the correct words and phrases from 1 to 8 in italics. For example, number 1, you see, they say they also and they quarreled. See that? So we need to choose they also, not and they quarrel. Okay? See that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now do the rest, guys. Do the rest. Have you finished? Finished? Alright, now let's fix this together, guys. Number 2, Phúc, but or however. Which one? They also quarreled. What? But, okay? But when they quarreled, they learned to defend themselves. But. Okay. Later on we will check the way to use the word but, and when should we use however, when should we use but. Okay, in this case you can see after comma, you see comma there, and you need to write the next clause, so you need to use but, not however. Do you know when you should use however? When?
When there's no
After a full stop. After a full stop, and then you can write however. But after a full stop, you don't use but. Got it? Alright. Mình có cái luật hết nha các bạn học cho kỹ vào để tránh cái trường hợp làm lung tung. Okay, now number 3, and or also. Which one? Bảo? Also. Really?
No.
You just have and or also only 50%. What are you doing? The answer for number 3 is which one? And.
No.
and. Secondly, children helped in the house and as a consequence they became more responsible. Later on we will read the grammar points again, and you need to know, you have to learn when you should use and when you should use also. Now tell me, can someone tell me when should we use also? Okay. Because normally we cannot put also here like this. When you want to combine those two phrases together, you don't use also. When should you use also? Yes, tell me. Yeah, after a full stop, you can use also and then comma. Okay, a full stop and then also comma. Or you can say, you can have a subject and then you can put also after that. For example, like they also like it or something like that. Okay, but you don't use also to connect these two parts together like this. You don't say children help in the house also as a consequence. No. Okay. Học kỹ ngữ pháp thôi nha. Number 4.
Number 4 is also.
Also, yes. That's what I just said, right? That's what I just said. After a full stop.
And a comma.
After a full stop, you can have also and then comma, right? Also. Actually here, in terms of grammar, you can use either also or however. But in terms of meaning, you need to use also, not however in this case, right? Yeah, got it? Now number 5, and or also. Stop.
And.
Number 5, and, yes.
To correct.
Yeah, so grandparents look after young children and young brothers learned many things from their elder brothers. You see that? You don't say also young, no, okay? Just like number 3, you don't use also there, like that, okay? Number 6, but or however, I've just said as well. However, yes. Number 6, you need to use however. Remember, after a full stop, you don't use but. After a full stop, you need to use however. When you were a kid, yes, like many years ago, you can do that, but not for professional writing, not anymore. Got it? Number 7, but or however. Number 7, but, yes. After a comma, you can use but. Yes. The family had less money, but family members from blah blah blah. Okay. However, you will learn the way to the later. Okay. Number 8. Number 8. Okay.
Number 8.
Also or and? Which one?
Also.
Also, yes. Like, okay, after a full stop, you need to use also, and then you have a comma, and then you write the next one. After a full stop, you don't use and. Okay?
Yes.
Many years ago, yes. For starters, movers, flyers, might be acceptable. Okay? But not anymore. Not for professional writing. Got it?
I correct you.
Yeah, so you can check that again. Now guys, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes just to check that again. Make sure you understand when you should use and, but, also, however. Learn that fast. I think later on we will have some grammatical points and we need to read. Oh, yes, exercise 5. You see exercise 5, page 121. Also and, but, and however. Next time we have to check this carefully, okay? Next time. Not now. Yeah, next time. Okay, now exercise 5. We can go through exercise 5 quickly. Stop, read that.
Now answer these questions.
Yeah, now answer these questions. Number one, which of these words can be used to begin sentences? Okay, also, and, but, however. Which words join two sentences? So, easy, right? Check exercise 4 again and you will know how to answer this.
So why?
So which of these words can be used to begin sentences? Can we put the word also to begin sentences?
Yes.
Yes. How about and?
No.
No. How about but?
Yeah. No.
No. How about however?
Yes.
Yes. So the answer for number one is?
Yes.
What is the answer for number one?
Yes.
Also
They also.
and however. So two. You can write also and however there. Okay? For number
On
one.
the right side.
Yes.
Also.
Also and however. Okay? Number two, which words join two sentences, guys? Which one?
And what?
Number two.
They also.
No, which word join two sentences among those four?
But
But? Is that all?
but
And, yes. But and. Okay? So you can write but and next to number two and also however next to number one. Got it? Yeah? So again, read that again. Which of these words?
Which of these words can be used to begin sentences?
What's the answer?
Also, however.
Also, however. Phúc, number two.
Number two and but.
No, read the question first.
Which words join two sentences?
Two sentences.
Two sentences and but.
Yes, that's right. Okay, remember that. Next time, please remind me to teach you page 121. Okay. Now we only have 1 minute left. Please take your time to check the answers. In exercise 4 again, in the sample answer, check when you should use also, when you should use but, and however. Okay? Do that. Read, check quickly. Okay?
Finish.
No, check carefully. I don't want you to make any mistakes related to those 4 words again.
Má trâu nhiều, trâu xương sâu nhiều này, bao chơi các nhé thì chơi có bố mình đi chơi có bố mình
Thank you.